In this short presentation, staff and students from Kingston University and St George's University will be showing what it's like to study a healthcare course at a university as a BTEC student. You might have already figured out how entry requirements work and taken a look at what courses are available in the sector. But this video will give you a little insight into what it actually feels like on course and tips on how you can prepare.
Hi, my name's Sarah Waygood and I'm the admissions tutor and senior lecturer on the BSc Physiotherapy programme at Kingston and St George's University of London. As an institution, we work really hard to try and make our programmes as accessible as possible, and we welcome applications to all of our courses from students who have come from different educational backgrounds and who've studied on different programmes already. We love having students who have BTEC as their entry-level qualification. All of our students seem to be really well engaged, enthusiastic and well committed to the programme, and our BTEC students are absolutely no exception to that. In fact, we tend to find that they're used to working in a kind of coursework structure and they're used to managing their own time and looking forward to perhaps several different deadlines across the academic year, as opposed to working towards a single final exam at the end of that year. I think my advice to anyone who is embarking on their studies is to really know where it is that you're going. Commit to a particular healthcare programme or profession as far as you possibly can, and commit to 1, 2, 3 or 4, maybe 5 individual programmes at individual universities. Make sure you do your research. Different universities have different requirements. For example, we don't have any specific requirement for subjects, so you could apply to us having studied humanities or art or music, for example. But there are places that do require certain subjects studied, so check that out and make sure that you're going to meet the requirements of the university or the programme that you want to apply to. For those of you embarking on your level 3 studies, I wish you loads and loads of luck. Focus, structure your time, make sure you take time out for yourself, but at the same time, don't lose that focus. Remember, we're looking for healthcare workers of the future who are creative, who are able to communicate, who are able to really think laterally, who are resilient, who are caring, and who are really well committed to the vocation of their choice.
Hi everyone, my name's Jane Foreman. I'm the admissions tutor for midwifery. I'm going to do just a brief talk to you about how to get into midwifery, why we value BTEC students, and what you can kind of expect really from us. So I've been a midwife for quite a few years now. I've been working at Kingston St George's for 6 years, and I can tell you that a lot of our students have come from the BTEC route. And I actually think it prepares them really well. When you're doing BTEC, you already have learnt to be an independent learner. Not all of our BTEC students, but a lot of them are people returning to education for the second time really as older people, and they tend to be very, very highly motivated. I think our younger BTEC students are making pragmatic choices about what's right for them because they know that the BTEC is the right course for them, and that the emphasis on more coursework and less exams suits their learning style better. And we certainly can embrace that and work on that when you come to us. I think also our BTEC students are very good at collaborating and working in group work, because again, it's something that they've been used to doing, and they show real passion and commitment to the role. As I said, I've been a midwife for a long time. It's a really wonderful job when not everybody's going to have children, of course, but everybody is born. So everyone in this country has come really through the hands of a midwife. And globally, actually, for the first time last year, more people were born into the hands of a midwife than had unattended births. So that's really good as well. It's a job that can make a real difference, and that can be really meaningful, having a job that makes a difference. I would say there's quite a lot of anatomy and physiology, and that's something else that BTECs really set you up well for. I think they're very good at front-loading a lot of content, especially around if you're doing some sort of health and social care BTEC. I know that they do quite a lot of very useful anatomy and physiology and get you starting to think about biology. So if you are just starting in your BTEC, I would say enjoy the opportunity to learn from other people. Enjoy all the sort of facilities that these colleges and schools have. Try and think about what you want to get out of it and focus on your end game. You know, do take time out to enjoy yourself, as Sarah said, and take a little bit of time to make sure your work-life balance is okay, and make sure there's people in your life that can support you and sort of cheerlead you in your studying as well, that will be there for you when you've got an essay assignment and things to do around the house or caring responsibilities, and get them on board as well. And I think now we're going to hear from some of our current health and social care students, who I'm sure you're much more interested in than hearing from me. And take care. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this.
Hi there, my name is Sophie. I'm a first year midwifery student studying at Kingston University. I'm originally from Wiltshire. I studied my GCSEs and my level 3 qualifications at a combined secondary and sixth form. I had a place to study neuroscience at Reading University, coming out of my level 3 qualifications. I decided I did not want to study neuroscience and or go to Reading University. So instead I ended up being British Airways cabin crew for 2 years, which was great fun, got some brilliant work experience and a good bit of travelling. I then applied to Kingston University through clearing in June 2020, got my place in July and then started studying September. So I chose a healthcare course because I've always been a very caring, empathetic, I enjoy communicating with people. I'm that sort of person. I've always been quite bubbly. The things I considered when I went and was applying the way I did, one part was the placement trusts that the university is linked to. Kingston's got amazing trusts. All of them have really good teaching schemes, and they're all fairly close to the university. That was one big thing for me. I'm lucky enough that I'm studying at Kingston NHS Trust this year, and then I'm moving to St George's in London, which will be a great experience for my last 2 years. I considered the fact that it is a very commitment-based course. You get out of it what you put into it, and you cannot get away with not putting much into it. But I prefer that. I've got a passion for something. If you have a passion for something, you want to work and go for it. Midwifery specifically, it was just always in the back of my mind. And then I ended up actually having a birth on one of my flights, which was lovely. And it was a great experience, everything was okay. And that kind of just sparked the passion in me. It was like, wow, I really do want to do this as a job someday. I like midwifery for the continuity of care more than anything, I would say. So if you're in another healthcare profession, generally you will have so long with somebody and then it'll go. And as rewarding as that is, say if you're a nurse or any other healthcare professional, once that's done, they go. You've not had that rapport with them, with the patient, the woman or whoever you're looking after. Whereas in midwifery, you've got 9 months of you see them before the birth, during the birth, after the birth. And a lot of time, if you're looking after the same woman, the continuity of care is so rewarding and satisfying. I really like that part of it. I am really looking forward to working up through the NHS bands, because the higher the bands you go, the more responsibility you get and the more you get to develop your skills. So that's another big thing that I'm looking forward to. And I'm just looking forward to being a lot more independent, because obviously now we're learning, it's placement, there's a lot going on. But knowing that I can walk into a job that I love and say, yeah, I know how to do this. I can't wait for that feeling, it'll be really great.
Hi, my name is Kira Duff and I am a third year mental health nursing student. I started Kingston in 2018 after studying BTEC Level 3 Extended Diploma in Health and Social Care. I chose to study at Kingston after going to an open day. I have already heard really good things about the nursing course at Kingston anyway. The staff were really lovely, the students were amazing, and they were just so keen and eager about the course and just had to say great things about it. I've had lots of different types of placements whilst being with Kingston. I've had 2 acute ward placements, which I've absolutely loved, and this is where I'm hoping to go into work once qualifying. You see loads of different types of illnesses, such as depression, personality disorders, schizophrenia, loads, and it's just so amazing and you learn so much from your placements. My final placement is in a female prison, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a great experience like no other, and not many people get the opportunity to go to prison placement, so I'm really grateful. I'm hoping once qualifying and getting a bit more experience that I could go into police custody nursing in the future. If I had to give any advice, I'd say go to open days if you can. These are a great place to learn about what the course offers, to get to know the university, kind of get an idea of the area and where you are thinking of going. Some universities also offer taster courses, which are a great opportunity to go to if you can. They give you an idea of what you'll be studying during the course, different types of placements they offer and the placement teams they work with, which is really, really helpful if you're not too sure of where you want to go. Do consider mental health nursing. It is amazing. It is challenging, but so rewarding. You learn so much and you work with some amazing, amazing individuals who teach you so much about yourself and just about the world around you. It is truly so rewarding, and I have loved every minute of my degree so far, and I really cannot wait to go out and practice and help people and make a difference and just get out there into the real world and enjoy your course. Best of luck, look after yourselves and take care.